Good morning, Eagles. Our mission here is to be prompt, polite, and prepared. And our vision is that every student graduates with the skills necessary to be successful in college or career. On today's show, Michaela will be giving us the history of Babe Ruth, Isaac and Isaiah will be giving us a commercial on never striking out, and Isaac will be giving us a PSA on the first day of school. I'm Kinley, and ENN starts now. Possibly one of the best hitters of all time, placing number 3 in home runs hit in their entire career, you might know him as Babe Ruth. So Michaela's going to be giving us a history on Babe Ruth so we can all learn a little more about him.
If I asked you to come up with the name of at least one baseball player, I'm sure you could think of at least one. Even if you're not a big fan of baseball, Babe Ruth is probably the first name you think of. I'm Michaela from ENN, and I'll be explaining the history of what made this baseball player go down in history. As a child, George Babe Ruth went to an industrial school for boys. He developed many talents and hobbies, from being in the school's marching band to, of course, baseball. Baseball was only a side hobby for Ruth, but as he was playing a game for his school, Joe Engel, one of the head coaches for baseball at the District of Columbia, noticed Ruth's playing and hooked him up with some connections. Sold to the Boston Red Sox, Babe Ruth was able to help the team win series after series. 5 years later, he was sold to another team, this time to the New York Yankees. Still helping win the World Series, Babe Ruth was soon named the most valuable player. As years passed, Ruth was aging. He was now set on replacing the manager of the Yankees, but instead was sold again to the Atlanta Braves. In 1936, Babe Ruth was elected to be in the Hall of Fame with 5 other players, including Walter Johnson and Honus Wagner. In 1948, Babe Ruth was diagnosed with a malignant tumor. He sadly passed away shortly after that, but many people sent letters and care packages. Now that you know a little bit more about this baseball legend, I'll be interviewing a couple of students to see if they consider Babe Ruth an inspiration.
Babe Ruth is an inspirational person because he has many ideas for helping others, and one of his quotes is to never give up, which means to never give up on your dreams or anything you're trying to succeed in.
My name is Sophia, and I think that Babe Ruth is an inspiration to baseball because he was really good and he made it to the Hall of Fame.
Helping numerous teams win series after series, Babe Ruth is an inspiration and deserves to be a legend. I'm Michaela from ENN, and this has been the history of Babe Ruth.
Knowing a little extra information on Babe Ruth might give us some background for Isaac's PSA on never striking out. Some more PSAs for you is the last day of school is this Friday, May 27th. It's an odd day and it's an early release, and no backpacks are allowed for the rest of the year. Speaking of the last day of school, Isaac and Isaiah are giving us a commercial on the first day of school.
How was your summer? That was my summer.
Speaking of last day, speaking of first days, this is my last show of the year. So I'm Kinley, signing off of ENN.